morning, everybody. How is everyone doing? I'd really like to know. Leave me a comment down below on how everyone's getting on. What are you doing today? That'd be really nice. So, I had just finished filming my previous video about showing you my whole makeup collection. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that one. Because what I noticed when I filmed that video and I was showing my whole collection was all the foundations that I have to get through to use up are all the foundations I have bought online and are all the foundations that do not match my skin tone. Now, why is that? And I thought this would be a really good video if you're also feeling extremely frustrated and thinking that you're stupid and that you're like, I've been looking at this for years and I cannot seem to find the foundation that matches me. Well, you're not alone, because I have 8 foundations I'm trying to use up. They are all not my skin tone. But why is that? When they're all labeled as light neutral. That's right. So when I've gone online to purchase these foundations, I've gone to the light skin tone. That's me. I'm a light skin tone. I'm a neutral undertone. So I did all the things of like looking at your veins and like, do you look good in silver or gold jewelry and all of those things. Which all of those things are very subjective things. So that also makes it hard. But what also makes it hard is that no brand, all the brands, they do not have the same coloring system. They label them like the same, but they're not the same. I'll show you. So all 8 of my foundations that I have, I'm going to swatch on my arm for you to show you what each brand thinks that light neutral looks like to them. So it doesn't actually like matter on like the brand. This isn't about like which brands like do it better or whatnot. It's just about the color, and particularly why it's been so hard to find the right color is because they're not the same. So I'll show you what light neutral, right? Light neutral. Light neutral. Light neutral. Light neutral. Just like wipe off my hands here. Light neutral. Light neutral. And I'll put this one further down here. Light neutral. And I've got one more. This is a stick, so I'll just like place it here. Light neutral. So here's all of my foundations, all labeled light neutral, and look how vastly different those shades are to each other. This is why it is so hard to get your foundation color right. You're not alone. You're not stupid. I still get it wrong so often. Even when like I think I know, and like you look at the pictures online to which face looks like yours, you just can't. It's so hard. And then you just end up wasting so much money on all of these foundations that just don't look right. So how do you fix it? Well, there are ways of fixing it by using some color adjusters. So this is where color theory comes into play, where you pick the opposing color on the color wheel to neutralize the color. So if your foundation is looking too yellow, then you would add a little bit of purple to it to neutralize that yellow. If it's looking too orange, you would add a little bit of blue to that color to neutralize that, and so on. But then that means that you have to then buy color adjusters so that you can use up your foundations, which is fine. Like, they're good to have. It's good if you want to practice changing the colors of your foundation, because a foundation will last you like a year, 2 years, even more, depending how much you like to use. Like me, I have foundations for years. 2 years is the majority of the time it takes for me to use up a foundation. So it's it's worth it for me to get color adjusters. But also, like, I'm a professional makeup artist too, so I have color adjusters that I adjust my foundations all the time. So it can be a bit harder for you if you're just starting out and you're trying to use up your foundations. But what you can do is, if you've got a couple of all different shades and tones, you can also just mix the colors you already have together. Like, pick one that's like a little bit like too dark and mix it with like a lighter one that you've got as well, and just kind of adjust like that, just so it then starts to look a bit more like your skin tone, so you're not then having to buy a whole other product. I know it's really hard to find your perfect foundation shade. If you do end up finding a perfect shade for you, I just say stick to it. Don't worry about trying new foundations and new brands, because it's so hard to find your perfect color. So don't feel bad if you've found the one that works for you and you like it. Just keep buying that over and over again. And don't worry about the new best thing, the new in thing, the new kind of foundation. Just use what works for you. And if you're still on the journey of trying to find your perfect shade, I'm right there with you. I still have not found like my perfect shade with the perfect formula. So we can be along that journey together, and don't feel alone and don't feel stupid that you haven't figured it out yet. I'm 32 and I've started using makeup when I was a kid doing dancing, and I still haven't found it. So let's just be on this journey together and let's not feel bad about it. And sometimes we just have to work with what we've got, and sometimes it doesn't look perfect, but that's okay too. So don't feel bad. I'm right there with you, and I'll see you in my next video. All right. If you found your favorite shade, your favorite foundation, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about what people's favorite foundations are, what their perfect shade is. Let me know. That'd be great. All right. See you guys.